right, guys. Somebody gave me a message. I'll come up with the name, and they said use the tops of the doors or use the doors. And I said no, it won't work. And then I came back out here later and I looked at it all, and I thought maybe it'd work. So I'm gonna take a look at it. I'm gonna take these doors off, drag them over there, and then cut the skin off and see. Like, I think I'd have to cut it here. Like, just use this lip, that rolled part, I think. And then I'd have that general shape that would work. And the back one, like just the very front of it, but I think it'll extend this door. It's going to be really close if it's going to work. But push come to shove, it's worth taking a look at. So that's what I'm doing today. This is after like a few day break, man. I don't know. I've had so much stuff in my regular life and just the world in general pissing me off. So anyway, back to this today. I'll be back with the Sawzall. The tractor's name. The skid steer is Big Jim. You should know it's named after my dad. And then the tractor's named after my mom and her husband, and it's named Woody. So I don't know, these things happen, man. But I'm using the little one today. I spent too long cleaning my garage. You guys tell me if my mustache is messed up, okay? I don't like that. I need it to be perfect. All right, I'm gonna maybe clean up a little bit, then I'm gonna put that door up, cut the skin off, maybe do it right where it is. I don't know. All that sweeping right there reminded me, if you guys are wondering where I've been cleaning on top of everything else. Not to say it's noticeably better, but it's different. The truck frame's not here anymore. It's outside. I put up some signs back there that have been just sitting around waiting. Reorganized the metal. Reorganized all this so that there's more space to just work on the car. Some of the stuff back there is a little different. And then just a matter of just like sweeping up and picking up all the tools and putting everything away. Because it gotten to the point where my brain wasn't able to do it anymore. I'm a chaos person, but that was just too bad. So I just spent a week cleaning and organizing and putting stuff away outside, redoing my piles of garbage outside, everywhere, so that I could probably function a little better. So hopefully we'll get a couple weeks of function, then we'll do a week of cleaning or something like that again. But that's one of the things we've been up to while I was gone away. Check out this cool mirror. It's adjustable from inside with this rod that just went through the door, and you can twist it. The mirror would actually be kind of like out there. You twist it that way, and then you could tip it that way. That's pretty cool, man. Maybe that has to make it onto the Meteor or whatever this is. I found a note in the Meteor. I was throwing away the old dash. Not throwing it away, but I was cleaning it up. I don't need safety glasses to talk to you guys. I found a Christmas program from like a middle school, high school presentation from 1964. That was inside the glove box, and an old receipt that I couldn't tell the date on. But how cool is that? 1964. That really probably like gives us a timeline for when the Meteor stopped being used. But this mirror was in there too. It's a little clamp on. And I just thought it was entertaining. I mean, it's like square. It's crazy vintage, man. But it literally has the screw marks on the back of the door from where it was attached. So we know it was attached to this car. I am not going to use it because it's weird. But it's just kind of was cool to find, you know? So anyway, crazy clamp on. It's unfortunately it's cracked. But one of those things, it's just a neat piece of history to the car. And let's go back to cutting this door apart. I'm checking this in real time, people. You're seeing what I'm seeing. Honestly, it's pretty good. It's not perfect, but it's pretty good. It has this ridge on it though, where it comes back up. I'm gonna have to hammer that flat or more with that curve. And then we'll see where it's at. I gotta get rid of all this crap off the back of it too. Thankfully, I just brought this anvil in here today from my piles of crap. I mean, that looks like it's gonna work. It just takes care of a big part of it. That's the idea. By making this piece, then I just make a fill piece and a fill piece. This maybe I can steal from the other door. Maybe I still have to make this. I don't know yet. Just working through this together. Thanks. Trying to move up and be a big boy and use Clecos. I don't know, I've always felt like they were too professional for me. But I guess I'm a professional now, because I got some. Literally brand new from Amazon. Cleco, we all know what they are, or we don't. At some point you don't know. A removable rivet. Comes out, small, let it out, it becomes wider, holds the panel on with some tension. I mean that, it looks good without knowing anything else, it just looks good. And that lower panel would be much easier to make. My fear is making this. So if all I have to make is this piece, and that piece, and I get this cheater piece for free. I don't know, it might work. I'm gonna look at it for a few minutes and I think it actually works right in there. We just make this front panel, the lower panel, and then I think that entire rear panel. But I don't hate that. I don't hate it at all. And Clicos are kind of neat. We'll see. This isn't done by any means. Keep going. I'm probably done for today, and then I'll start again tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon or the day after tomorrow. Who knows? We could do a time travel. You guys want to do time travel from right now to then? New character alert. That is Jim, my father. We named the tractor after him. Big Jim, Jim. He also thinks he's big. Talking, don't talk. Hey, okay, so here's our plan. We made a test piece that sort of works. Close enough for government work, they say. Now we're gonna make a bigger piece out of the correct gauge metal, the correct shape and size to actually fill this. At that point, I'll be attaching that onto here, cutting this back, and we'll have at least the top of the door somewhat finished. I think you got the note, the majority of what I'm going to do. I think you understand at this point. Making this piece from this paper pattern, which doesn't have a lot of shape in it. It's just got a bend. It doesn't actually shrink or expand or anything. This Cadillac fender is really flat. We spent a lot of time actually here playing with all the radius gauges, and it's like a 48-inch radius going this way. So in here's a 48, which is very little. Up here is a lot more. That's a 4. That's the other gauge. But that's a 4 up at the top. And then over the course of the panel going like this way, it's almost straight. I mean, like we put the straight edge on there and it touches for that full length with just like the last couple inches floating, which means its radius is, you know, not a 48-inch radius, but like a 92-inch radius. Huge circle that would take. So we're not worried about that so much. We're just gonna whack it a little at the end when it's done and get that little bit of shape in it, or at least that's the plan. All right, let's watch it happen. Yeah, that's fine. So a little piece, dead flat. I'm gonna take this, run it through the English wheel, right in this area where my marks are, all the way across. We have a 4-inch radius in there. It's a 4-inch radius bend that we need. And we have a plastic or tape covered upper wheel. So it's gonna help it to take the shape or the form without shaping it, without stretching the metal. We're gonna bend the metal without stretching the metal. That's what's happening. Not there yet. I don't know. Piecemealing this together is hard. Doing the whole thing seemed impossible, but we're getting there. And that doesn't, it looks close right now, but I think it's gonna work. I think it's gonna work. You just saw me weld that. I drilled, I think, 6 attempts at weld. They were all 1/8 inch holes and then a hair bigger than 1/8 inch. And it just was welding the sides before it welded all the way through to the next piece of metal. So now I did a bigger hole, I don't know what size, 1/4 inch or so. And I was able to weld in the center of the, so I actually got the material behind it, and then the weld came out and engulfed this next panel. Now it's on there. If it breaks out, I don't know. I think this is coming along. I mean, take a look here with me, people. I mean, you've been watching me here, but we got this panel in. Its curvature is damn close to this one. I mean, by damn close, I mean it's right. It's there. My welds up here, I kind of screwed up. But now I'm going to cut this and screw it up. And I'll weld all that together to the door. Weld this on. And then we'll have this upper section of the door in. And maybe tomorrow, same video for you guys, but tomorrow for me, I'll get that lower section in, and maybe we'll have a whole door. This is all optimistic speech I'm giving you, but that's the plan anyway. Weld, 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 cut, weld, weld, cut. Make that next panel. But I'm feeling pretty good about it. I like it. The car looks cool. So it's just a matter of finishing everything up. There's a lot of adjustment I have to do with this front edge of this fender. I don't know if you can see the flex in there. But that's because I cut that inner piece out to make this door open and close. So I still need to tweak it, move it forward, kind of redo that. But I'm okay with that. That's fine. I want to get this door wrapped up because it's a bit of a chore to get this door going. I'm literally cutting the weld that just took me forever. It sucks this panel down too far. I don't know. Don't worry about me, folks. In the end, this will all be okay. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking that looks good. You're right, you're right. It's got its issues, it's not perfect, but that's pretty close, man. That's pretty close. The front isn't attached because I actually kind of probably have to reshape some of this, or this, or both, to make that line up how I want it to, or better. Back over here. I need to move the rear fender and then build this lower, but I mean, it's coming together. It's a little Frankenstein-y. At the moment, I'm feeling like I'm going to leave it Frankenstein. Just be, I don't know, something. I don't know, guys. I'm working on it. I'm trying to make my best out of it. I love it. I mean, I think it's cool as to be. It's just a matter of where to go, where to stop, where to start, what to make it become. But man, I'm digging it. And that's what caddy light in there. I can't do it one-handed. It opens like that for the fill. And a perfect world charging port. Okay. Get your votes in about that rear. Still thinking to drop it. Get rid of some of this Henry J action. But there will be a bumper too that's worth noting. Like that slant back isn't going to be there. That stuff's going to fill in. I'm just trying to fill in the big pieces first. Okay guys, another day here in the shop for me. Same video for you, I hope. I have been messing with this door a little bit off camera here just because I needed to get it sorted out in my head before I addressed you all. I put this little thin bar on there to kind of see what my flow was, you know, see where it's off, where it's right. My biggest issue is right here. Like this panel, the new one is kind of curved in a little too much. So I'm gonna brace it out. I made this little 1/8 inch and I got another little piece to block it. And it's gonna pop it out and get us really close there so that the flow is more consistent front to rear on the car. We have from the front, in, out, in, more or less. The rear panel needs to be repositioned completely. Come out 1/8 inch, 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch. You can see that one here. Whatever that is. It's about 1/8 inch, 1/4 inch. Let's call it 1/4. In the front. And the back, I think it's gonna come up a hair. I just need to reposition it now that I have a door in here and I can actually have things line up. Because before I was just kind of like, these are my 2 points in space. Now I make stuff work. But now I've got front point fixed, door fixed in position, and now I need to create the rest of the car. So I have a plan, sort of, and I'm gonna get on it. So hopefully today we'll make some good progress, and I hope you guys are enjoying this. That looks pretty darn cool to me. The door does open. I need to clearance it a little bit in the front, and then I need to get in there and actually cut out some structure that's still left behind. But so far so good. I gotta say I'm kind of happy with it. So hopefully we'll get this side wrapped up, get the other side wrapped up, get all the little tiny pieces wrapped up, get the wiring wrapped up, get the interior wrapped up, get everything else wrapped up, and then we'll take it for a drive. Or maybe we'll just take it for a drive pretty soon. Once this side's done and the other side's partway done or done. That's my plan, people. I got plans. Let's roll. Okay, what we've got going on here, this piece that's stuck in here still, that attached to the original Meteor fender, it's hitting the door as it opens. You can see I scratched it a few places. But it's also the piece that bolts this fender onto the car. So I can't get rid of it. I can just hopefully trim this back and that will work. So I'm gonna give that a go and we'll see where it goes from there. Much more cut out for now. not having fun. All right, so I'm having an issue with the way this pillar is set up. I can only open my door so far, and it's hard to screw these ones in, these outer ones. I can do it with like a little funky wrench or something, but these inner ones are what I'm gonna have to use to just test my stuff. But these two bottom ones don't have holes. So I got some bolts, I'm gonna drill that out, and I'm going to weld these guys in so I can thread in and out and remove everything easily. That's it, that's what I'm doing. I just thought I'd fill you guys in on what I'm up to. Bad mood again. Okay, so what you just saw me doing, if you watch that, if I put that in there, but I ordered this. I ordered also a 68 tooth blade, which is the correct blade to cut really thin metal. They just sent me a 40 tooth blade, which is what I have, which is for thicker metal. I'm angry. I'm gonna cut the metal with it anyway. It's just gonna throw a big chip or ding the first bit, but I don't give a shit. It's what I'm doing. Those Evolution blades are awesome because they don't make dust, but they do throw a ton of chips, so, you know, just be aware. Can you see it's curved? If I do that, it's gonna distort the whole damn thing. What I need is a bead roller with a tipping die. I don't have that yet. Tomorrow. No, but soon. I made a mistake, or was shocked, or what? I've welded below my panel, which means I have to bend my panel out now and cut that weld. Not good. See that? We have a door, people. We have a door, and it opens and closes, and it's only sort of bad. Look at that. Once again, this was the old contour of the door. This is the new door. Sure, that's just a shell. It's just the shell of the door, but that's huge progress, and it looks right. I'm stoked on that. There's a bunch of fiddling to make it okay, but I think it is okay. You know, it's well within a hair, skim coat of Bondo to make it right. And I think it looks good in raw metal. We're gonna weld it up, clean it up, make it right. The front fender is pretty good at this point, but I am gonna revisit it probably before we go to the back. I don't know, we don't know, that's next week. That was next week. This is this week. We got to use the Big Bailey power hammer. That was pretty great. It actually worked really well. Didn't feel like it was doing anything because it's just like slow and quiet. But man, it gave it that lower panel a nice low crown finish to it. We used the English wheel to do the upper section with just a duct tape roll around and then just using it to contour our panel. This all actually turned out pretty darn good, man. And this is original 56 Cadillac. So 56 Cadillac, completely custom made and completely custom made. And I mean, it's my car, so I like it, but I really don't think it's horrible in any way. It's not perfect. I'm not perfect. It's not perfect. But it looks damn good. So thanks guys, thank you for sticking with me this week. I'm sorry it took me a couple weeks to get this video out. I really just was preoccupied with other stuff and just haven't been working in the shop. We've had, there's too many issues in the world. So that's not worth talking about right now, except for to say we are making progress. This is happening, I love it. Look at that dang door, man. That wasn't there last week. So that wasn't there 3 days ago. Anyway. I'm stoked, guys. Like, subscribe, follow, comment, do all the good things, man. I need to know you guys are hanging in there with me. This is a incredible undertaking, and it's just nice to know you guys are along for the ride and committed to it. So anyway, I'm going in. I'm done. It's 9 o'clock at night. It's cold in here. I'm done. But thanks for sticking it out, guys. One more look at that bad boy.